Seems like if we really want to create value for our customers, we need to understand our customers. The best way to understand our customers is to think like a customer. The process we use to help think like a customer is a process we call structure the conversation. It starts with, instead of talking about our own stuff, we move off of our own stuff and we move on to what's most important to them. Now, to do that, you need to understand what that is. We'd start by asking them for a list of issues. In other words, what are the problems or concerns they might have? What are the things that they're hoping to get more of or less of? The idea is to make a quick list of those issues, not a belabored list. We don't have to drill this to death. The idea is just a quick list. These are bumper sticker, captures of things that are most important to them in terms of the problems they're trying to solve or the results they're trying to create. Once we've made a quick list of those issues, we might add our own expertise by asking them, well, have you thought of, or would it be important to you? And if it's important to them, then put it on the list. Once we just conversationally have captured that list of issues, we then want to go into depth by gathering some evidence. In other words, how does it show up in their organization? So if they're talking about a particular issue, we might ask them, so how did you become convinced that this is an issue? What convinces you or other people that this is important enough to solve? And once we've captured a list of the evidence, we then want to understand the impact of that. In other words, the bottom line. Like, who cares specifically in the organization about this? So what and who cares is the impact that we're trying to understand. Now, once we understand the list of issues, we gather some evidence and some impact. Next thing we want to do is just summarize and make sure we understand two things. Did I get that right? And did I leave anything out? It's about accuracy and completeness. And once we have a better understanding of that, we start to just conversationally put together a business case for them. You see, at some point, your customer is going to need to take this solution that you have to a jury of decision makers. Now, that jury of decision makers might be an executive team, a task force, whoever it might be. What we'd like to do is we'd like to help add value in that process by putting together a business case that they could take to a jury of decision makers and get a decision about. Structure the conversation is the process we use to create value.